the Browns. They'll have 2 here in this first quarter. Here's the first carry for Austin Ekeler. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. They'll run out of the gun with Ekeler. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up
from the shotgun. Here's Herbert. He's going to let this one go deep. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 44 yards. And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Chargers 7, Browns nothing.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40-yard line. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins.
Mayfield's pass.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 4th down, no problem. Just ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
1st down, Browns.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. He was 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 38-yard line.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
He was brought
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Mayfield to throw it this time. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Allen! Keenan Allen, 43 yards. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
1st down, Cleveland.
First down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
The tackle by Denzel Perryman. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. It is incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with.
It's intercepted. Brady Williams picks it off. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
And the Browns 1st down.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
No gain on the play.
Bring to throw, Mayfield. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And the Browns are back within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's
weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
And at the 27-yard line.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. The Browns drive about to get started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Cleveland.
Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Jets.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. At the 39-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brought down at the 30.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown.
Chargers will line up for
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they kicked.
And this is going to be intercepted. DJ Wilson with a pick. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2. Herbert now. And able to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Ah, that's true. You've said that before.
5-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Browns first down.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Browns.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He was brought down.
The Pro Bowler Chris Harris is in on the tackle.
On the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Rashard Higgins was the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Mayfield able to find Hunt out of the backfield. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 28. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And the Browns
from the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a big...
Come on now, let's make it happen, baby. Let's make it happen. It's the time.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
On the pickup, brings up
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Eckler, the ball carrier.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Eckler.
Chargers.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Elias Campbell on the stop. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll try and throw for it here. Now this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
At the 4-yard line.
Twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
1st and goal from just inside the 5. He's going to run again. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 1. He's good, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. For this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate. You should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Trying to lay one up deep, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger 1st down. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into
Marlon Humphrey.
12 more yards there and another 1st down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
17 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. And right side, Henry's got him. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Out of the gun, Herbert. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
That's the end of the 1st quarter with the score, Ravens 7, Chargers 0.
Herbert throwing again. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this 1st half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They snap it to Herbert, and that is going to be incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. As we normally do, let's look ahead to what's to come here in the NFL for Week 6. Some changes to the schedule in this most unusual season, but CD, I've earmarked a few here. I've got Cleveland and Pittsburgh, Green Bay and Tampa Bay. Of course, that's going to be a lot of fun. Arizona, Dallas, Monday night, and then you got Buffalo, KC moved from Thursday to Monday to account for Buffalo playing on Tuesday in Week 5.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and start with that one because that Buffalo-Kansas City game, as you mentioned, was originally a Thursday night feature game. Then they moved it to Sunday, and then they had to move it to Monday because of the juggling of the schedule in this most unusual season. Arizona, Dallas, Monday night, that feels like an old school kind of a game.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 75 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score, Ravens 14, Chargers.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
First down, Chargers.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Eckler, the ball carrier. Patrick Queen on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's
now Eckler.
6 at the 40-yard line.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 60 yards. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He was brought down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Number 21.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Down at the 31.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
That's good.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. He may try and run for this. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. He's going to run again. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
A loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14 at the 14-yard line.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Ingram in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will add
to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And he's going to be taken down here, as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
The kickoff for the Chargers.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down.
And 3.
Let's go, defense.
And some room to maneuver. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 37-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Over the middle here to Brown. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical is one of the words you've taught me, and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Forced out to his left, and he's going to keep it here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right, with this deficit, this stage. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judah. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play that time for the Ravens.
Yards from down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Buccaneers nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
From the gun, he'll set up to throw.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't.
29 is Mike. Mike 29. Hey, they're scared. They're scared. Check 26. Check 26.
Brady now on 1st down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. On 1st down, Brady. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. How about the start? 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, He's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
The keeper.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Tyus Bowser.
They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage?
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Bradley Pinion to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken at the 15. Now a hit and a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
This time, Jackson will throw it. He'll buy some time right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. These two teams all tied after one.
Score tied 7-7.
Third down, Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 42. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
First down, Baltimore.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 2nd and long. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves them with 14 yards still to go on third down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough task here, though, third and long. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with fourth down.
It brings up fourth down.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And that'll set them back 5. So on fourth down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker, Justin Tucker, out onto the field. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this one is right down the middle. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Airing this one out for Evans. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
29 is the Mike 29. Right here. 29 is the Mike.
To throw again, Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 43. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Throwing on first down is Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
29 is the Mike 29. Go.
Brady will try again on second down. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Brady now on first down. He completes this into the hands of Miller. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 7.
As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Brady again. Godwin's got it. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Ravens 10.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Jackson.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. So after the INT, it's Brady. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
On for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And Jones has it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, we got a second here, Charles. Let's play believer, non-believer. I'll give you a couple teams off to surprising starts. You tell me if you believe that they will continue that way. And let's start with the Browns at 4-1.
Non-believer last year, believer to start this season, believer even after they got whacked in the opener by Baltimore. I think they'll contend for a playoff spot.
Okay, the Bears, same record, 4-1.
I still want to see more out of this team, but I like how their defense plays. Still need consistency on offense.
And then lastly, what about the Panthers at 3-2?
One of the great stories in the early going. Non-believer because I think their division's too tough with Tampa Bay and New Orleans. But, boy, I like what they're doing so far, 3-2. Way better record than what people thought.
32-yard line.
Brady's throw there complete. And he's going to be taken down. The Ravens 14. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On second down, it's Jones. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Brady. Flushed out right. This will be caught at about the 5. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now this time he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they work this out past the 25. Back now in Tampa. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Antoine Winfield on the tackle. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Well, that last run for a first down, it really should be the last straw for the defense. I don't care how many they've had in the box. They need to add more people.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And some room to work. The 30. The 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker now to add the point after. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
17. Justin Tucker to kick off.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. That throw by Brady incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. That'll bring up second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady airing this one out for Evans. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it up.
Accepted by the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Jackson from the shotgun. Throw left side complete. That's Ingram. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Marquise Brown.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
David.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
41-yard line.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's taken down inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I feel like a prince, I feel like myself. I'm loaded with bills, cause I wasn't blessed with no one who's fair. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to flex and talk to the chick.
13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Again, they'll run with Ingram. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He can run for it, and he will. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
The 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First down.
He's going to keep it again. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
The tackle made at the 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And he stopped immediately there. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Third down.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'll be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. And with that, I'm off to the airport. Charles will be on I-4 back to Windermere as we say so long from Tampa.
Have a nice trip. I'll be home before you even take off.
Lucky.